there. It's caught. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
It's a small game.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Open. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Final seconds of the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Falcons offense is on the field now. It's an option look. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Brings up second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. They're going to run the option. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable. It's Busha. Quick throw to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
The Falcons will have to punt this one away. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
On the play. Second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the option play. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Second down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. Not much on that play. Brought down short. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Back to pass. It's Busha. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down?
Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach who said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Well, the big fellas start falling to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Ball handed off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Booker, Air Force has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game settings before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? You give it to the big fullback here. Looks like Navy will have the first down. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And that one's straight down the middle. And we are tied up now here in the 4th quarter.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the return starts just inside the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive?
Fullback, the ball carrier, brought down on point at the 13-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Lets it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. First and 10 play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Busha. And the completion made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up in the sack in a crucial moment.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. With a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Boy, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the 4th quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. So here we go. It could come down to this possession, Kirk. Sets up as a potential classic finish.
Well, Chris, after everything that's gone on in this field in a rivalry game, if you're a quarterback, this is what you dream about. Having the ball in your hands with a chance to lead your team down and potentially win this game. This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back. That's reeled in. It's Chapman. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pass is caught. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. Good job there finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the 1st down.
It leads to 2nd down.
Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead he gets...
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create, extending the play now. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So now we'll have a field goal set, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. With 3 seconds to go, this field goal would send us to overtime. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This try is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Air Force 6, Navy.